What is up, everybody? It's your girl Stephanie, and thanks for joining me again today. And welcome if you're new here. My name is Stephanie. Thanks for joining me. So today, by the title of the video, you guys are going to see that I have my quarantine favorites. For the most part, I've just been chilling at home. So a lot of these are just things that I have been loving. And so I hope you guys can appreciate some of the things that I'm going to be talking about in today's video. So if you like videos like this, please consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, and give this video a like if you did like it. And let me know down below what have been your favorite quarantine things to do. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in. So the first thing that I've been just really loving about this quarantine, especially because you guys know that I'm pregnant. My baby is actually due next week. Crazy, right? I can't believe how fast it's been going. But I have been loving just like all the cozy vibes, as much cozy vibes as necessary. Only got this specific set like a couple of days ago, but I absolutely just love it. I already wore it to death the past couple of days, and so now it's in the wash. But I'll go ahead and insert a picture up here of this lounge set that I found on Boohoo.com. You have to be really careful with Boohoo because like some of the stuff is good quality and others is not. And I did get another like sweat set, but it didn't fit right, and it was like a little bit itchy, like the material. I didn't like it. So for sure, when you're looking for loungewear set, like make sure that you get really nice material like cotton and things like that. This set that I'm gonna link you to actually is polyester, but it was actually pretty breathable. And right now in Southern California, it's about 80 degrees. I don't know how much that is in Celsius, you guys, but it's been 80 degrees here, so it's been pretty hot. And that lounge set was just like really breezy for some reason, even though it's like 95% polyester, but I didn't feel like it was super hot or itchy. But I've been loving that set from Boohoo, and if I can still find the link and it's still available, I'll link it down below. So what I've been loving, because we did get new flooring and we want to keep it as clean as possible. So right now we have like a no shoe policy in our house, or like in our little space. And so I've been loving these slippers right here, you guys. They are a dream, even in this hot weather. Like, you guys, I've been loving them. And they're so cute, and I just love this color so much. Just anything that's in this color is like giving me life. A picture of that I actually took on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me, I do have my personal Instagram that's actually going to be attached to my new channel. If you guys didn't watch my previous video, I separated my content. So I am going to be making more family, mommy life, of like my actual life videos in that second channel. If you guys are interested in subscribing there and getting to know me a little bit more, and just me being a first-time mom, you guys can go check that out over there. Anyways, that channel is going to be my main Instagram, and for this main channel I did get a new Instagram that I'll be linking down below, and it's just strictly fragrance and skincare and just like what this YouTube channel is about. But I've actually like super been just like living in these, and I love them. And yeah, so I'll link these for you guys too. The following thing, obviously it's been important to keep a skincare routine, because something that happened to me during pregnancy is I got a lot of dry patches, a lot of eczema and dry skin. So for me, it's been important to exfoliate, but I feel like a chemical exfoliator is a little bit too much for my skin right now because it is so sensitive. So I've actually been loving this little Kenzie brush that I had found at Marshall's. This was in like a haul of mine maybe like 2 months ago, but I have been loving like this rubbery side, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but I absolutely love just like this silicone exfoliating side, and I feel like it's still gentle enough to use daily. And so I've been loving this and my new cleanser that I got, this was a recommendation by Skincare by Hiram. I think that's his name on here on YouTube. But he's a skincare specialist, I guess. And so he recommended this for people who have like super dry skin. And I have been absolutely loving it because it's like super gentle, but I still feel like it gets my face squeaky clean, but I don't get like that tightness that you get like after you wash your face. And so I've been loving this. This is definitely for people with like super dry skin who get eczema. I would highly recommend this. You know, I by no means know anything about like too much about skincare, but I can tell you about my skin, and I have very dehydrated, eczema prone skin, and this has been super helping me along with just like my other serums that I use and everything. So yeah, definitely would recommend this if you do have extremely dry, dehydrated skin. So it's La Roche-Posay for normal to dry skin, hydrating gentle cleansers. The next thing that I want to talk about, okay, is obviously like we've been increasing our screen time. Probably a lot of us have. A favorite for me this quarantine, this month quarantine, okay, has definitely been these glasses, and they're like blue light glasses. The ones that I have are from the company called MVMNT, and I love these, you guys. Like, I feel like they're so cute and stylish. Like, I don't feel like they look like crazy or anything like that, but they just block out all of the blue light that is really damaging to your eyes. And so I've been loving wearing these. My husband doesn't like how I look in glasses, but I think they're absolutely cute and adorable, and I don't know, it makes me feel important and smart. Next thing that I've been loving, these like claw things, and like they're so 90s to me, and they just remind me of the 90s, and like just putting your hair up is just easy. So I've been loving these for quarantine a lot because I could just throw my hair up. I could use it like when I'm heat styling, and it's a good basic to have, I guess, for us girls. So yeah, claw clips, love them. Next item that is like a rediscovery of mine has been this lip gloss from Fenty, and I just think that this gives you just like a nice little something on your lips, and it doesn't have really color. It's just more like just a gloss, you know. And this one is Fenty Glow by Fenty Beauty Cosmetics. And so I love this stuff. I got gifted this probably 2 Christmases ago. I've been loving this. It's a new rediscovery of mine. Now for fragrance. Yay! For all my fragrance people out there. These have been my go-to fragrances lately. I do really love this one, you guys. This is Gucci Bloom Aqva de Fiori. I hope I said that correctly. Aqva de Fiori. I absolutely have been loving wearing this one. There's like a sophistication behind this one. And I briefly talked about it in my most refreshing scents video, which I'll leave a little card up here so you guys can go back and watch it if you guys want to. This is like very refreshing and herbaceous in a very sophisticated way. So definitely, if you haven't gotten your nose on this, definitely recommend doing so. I love it. Been loving it. The next one that I've also been loving, and I posted about it on my Instagram, and I actually had found all of these little perfumes in the bottom of my sink. And so it's Maison Margela Paris, and it's Replica Lazy Sunday Morning. Y'all, this is incredible. Let me just smell it for you guys. Oh, this just smells like clean sheets. Think of just like you're vacationing in like a 5-star resort and you just hop into like this bed of like a plush duvet cover, wearing like a silky type of pajama. I don't know, this is what I envision, you guys. It's a little woody. I hate these little dab things, you guys. So for obviously like for these two, I do have little decant sprayers that I love putting them in. So like I'll just put them in something like this, and then I'll just like spray myself with them. I actually want to wear this one today, you guys. I don't have a scent of the day today. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff, you guys. Especially right now. I don't know, it just makes me feel cozy. It makes me feel, I don't know, appropriate for quarantining. Next fragrance that I've also been loving, like just one of my faves of all time in my collection personally. It's like in my tops, but I just love how refreshing and girly and fruity this one is. D&G number 3 L'emperatrice, and I love this stuff. It's a little woody, fruity. This is just fruity to me more than there's any like floral notes to it. I talked about this in my most refreshing scents, so I don't want to go too much into it, but definitely just like even having the bottle to display, it's just, I love you. Last but not least, I gotta talk about this guy right here, because I've just like absolutely been in love with this one too. And this one is Pure Musc by Narciso Rodriguez. For her, this is just the color white in a bottle. Clean, simple, you're gonna smell great. It's just a straight out fragrance, you guys, that you could just throw on. That is it, I believe. Oh, and another thing that I've been loving that I actually can't show you guys. It's not even going to be in the frame, but I've been loving also my exercise ball. I do like all of my getting prepared for labor exercises on it. It's just been great to get the baby into the position it needs to be. I know I'm gonna need that, especially during labor. So that's been one of my faves during this quarantine to do and to really focus on for me. And I did want to talk about some other things. I have been absolutely loving podcasts. And so some of my favorite ones, I love listening to The Skinny Confidential. I just love their couple dynamic. I think that they're hilarious. And I love that they do a lot of like business-based focused things. They have a lot of people that they interview on their podcast. So they're one of my favorite podcasts that I like to listen to. And also What We Said podcast. They are just hilarious. They like just have super fun episodes. I always get something from it. And their recommendations of things is just amazing. So I definitely recommend the What We Said podcast with JC and Chelsea. And then for Faith, I do listen to our SoCal Hyphen podcast that they do, and then that they have, as well as the Restorationist. So those are like more faith-based podcasts that I listen to, as well as Bought and Beloved. Like when you listen to podcasts, you get more done throughout the day, and you could just like pop in your headphones and listen, and just you gain so much information. They just uplift you, you know. Sometimes YouTube is fine, you know. Sometimes I'll put up like a YouTube video and like clean and do stuff with, but sometimes there's like some negativity on there that I don't like it. So sometimes it's just too much drama and all this stuff that comes up in my recommendations or whatever it is. But anyways, yeah, that's been my favorites this quarantine. Please let me know your guys' favorite things down below. I really like to hear it. So thank you guys for joining me again today, I appreciate it, and take care, stay safe during this time, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear.